You get $1,000 per person you annoy. What is the fastest way you can become a billionaire? Put power outlet stickers on the walls at the airport. Nice. This isn't the top in terms of potential, but definitely up there in terms of effort to reward. You wouldn't get it all at once, but this is a way to get a few dozen a day at least. This guy's playing the long game. People here are thinking too small. Cause a significant delay in the start of a big game, Super Bowl, World Series, Stanley Cup, etc. Everyone there and the millions watching at home will be annoyed. Boom. Instant billionaire. Run out on the field, then pretend to have a seizure, so they get the ambulance and stretcher out there. Right as they're about to put you on the stretcher, that's when you rip the clothes off and start streaking. Make 3 unskippable ads in YouTube, plus each ad with length of 60 seconds. Unskippable. And put them before each YouTube short. Stop before YouTube does that. Lots of beautifully annoying ideas in the comments, but nearly all of them are underestimating how hard it is to annoy a million people. As a software developer, the closest I got to reaching that kind of audience was when I worked at a big game studio on a heavily marketed AAA title. So this is what I'd do. On one and only one menu in the game, I would invert what the A and B button do, or O/X on PS, while players would rely on muscle memory to back out of menus using B, and confirming selection using A. In that one menu, pressing B would confirm, and pressing A would back out. You worked on the owl in Ocarina of Time. The setting to swap that around is the single best thing about the unofficial PC port. Find Colin Robinson, or the childlike creature which crawled out of the chest cavity of our dear dead former friend, Colin Roninson, the boy. Make a DIY video on painting your car with house paint and someone is next to me telling me how amazing it's looking. For some reason I found this hilarious. First time in this thread I laughed out loud. This would invoke rage. Going on the New York City subway during rush hour and soliciting money by singing or trying to do a shitty dance routine in a crowded car. Witnessed this recently. Dude went full acoustic guitar W vocals on the 4 around 7 AM. I would have paid the guy a grand just full mayo. Shout out to the one guy who spoke up, yelling it's early and then going back to sleep. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Take a loan, buy an ad spot at the Super Bowl, say Bud Light sucks. I'll be a billionaire within minutes. Bud Light, almost beer for almost good people. Bud Light, it's like sex in a canoe, fucking close to water. Okay, genuinely clever, nice job. I don't care about beer at all, and I appreciate this. Take out a bunch of TV and radio ads endorsing both Trump and Biden simultaneously using Gilbert Gottfried's sound bites as a narration. If most people are like me, they'd just be intrigued and confused and possibly amused. You only need to annoy one person per $1,000 spent on ads, which you probably would get, just for the ad existing. Say you like Reddit NFTs. Even more ways to get money is by saying that you buy Reddit NFTs. Also repost every post you see that generally annoys people. Start every post with as an NFT owner, especially if it has nothing to do with anything. As a buyer of Reddit NFTs, I wipe back to front. Go slightly under the speed limit on a long 2-lane road. Then speed up to 5 over as soon as you hit a stretch with a passing lane. Definitely should added that for a little razzle dazzle. It's okay, you only need to annoy them, not actually get killed by them. Start arguing with everyone on Reddit. Edit, y'all heard me, bitch. Go to r/relationships and tell every op that divorce is not a solution. Every downvote equals $1k. You'd be rich overnight. Edit, if dissing cringe subreddits for upvotes equals 1k, I'd be loaded right now. Sigh. Edit 2, is2g op has created a new kind of existential angst and now owes me $5.5 million. Cough it up op. Could also go to subreddits like r/ofmachest and r/confession and talk about how you literally enjoy emotionally abusing and ghosting your partner while also cheating on them with a sexually incestuous relationship. Watch the downvotes pour in, my guy. Be the dude at the airport terminal telling people they gotta do another loop and can't wait there for people coming off their plane. I'd probably only have to do a half day at LaGuardia. This becomes very confusing when you go pick someone up at a small airport. I was trying to pick up my mom, but she got lost and was having trouble finding me. While I was waiting, I saw a security guard approaching. She asked if I was waiting for someone. I said I'd move because I'm used to Dar where the no waiting is strictly enforced. The security guard waved it off and asked who I was waiting for. I said my mom and that she was lost. Security guard asked for a description and then went in, found my mom, and brought her out to me. I was so baffled and grateful. The downside of a small airport is how expensive it is to fly out of, but the upside is basically everything else. People are chill and helpful. No lines. Sailing straight through security. I can't say that the advice just be yourself has always worked out well for me, but this sounds like it might be the exception. Self-deprecating and straight to the point 10/10. Other affirming and straight up supportive 10/10. Go for the easy humor 10/10. Humor so easy I could swear it was your mother 5/7. Close off all but one lane on 95, right through the middle of DC, at 2 p.m. this Friday. A few weeks ago someone was doing 55 hauling a house in front of me on 95 through Philly with a guy in the right lane matching speed for no apparently good reason. I was pissed being stuck, but some people were losing their damn minds. This would work, but I'm not sure you'd get to live to enjoy the money. I so wish there was a law enforced that the left lane is strictly only for passing if traffic isn't forcing you left. Drive through neighborhoods, windows down, music blaring. Don't forget to straight pipe your muffler too. Gotta make sure everyone in the city can hear you. Gotta add the misaligned ultra bright headlights that point right in everyone's mirrors. Talk seriously to high school students. Sit down on the front of your desk, one leg propped up on the side of it. Put hands on your knees, and in your best guidance counselor voice 8. So we need to spill the tea on marijuana abuse, no cap and whatever other Gen Zisms you can use wrong. Actually that no cap was perfectly placed. Could possibly add a fam after, and it'd still work. As a black man, fall and scream like a drama queen at a BBQ. Sounds like a Tyler Perry movie scene. Honest question, what's the cliche here because I'm white, and if I saw a grown man picture fit in any group gathering I'd be annoyed? Stage a fake Karen style video featuring myself as the Karen, and send it to news outlets. Alternatively, go to Tokyo and stand in the train doors at rush hour, refusing to move aside at every stop. If we consider that I will block 10 people coming in and 10 coming out, or 20 people every say 3 minutes, it adds up to $400,000 per rush hour. I then do this for 4 days, so I accumulate $1.6 million. At this point I hire 32,000 people to come to a venue promising a famous headliner who never shows up, and only pay them $50 each, which ensures that their patience will be low, but that they will still appear. At this point I perform a very long, terrible, and offensive stand-up act, and play the violin poorly into a feedbacking microphone. If I annoy only 60% of these people, which is a low bet, I will have $19,200,000 within the first 5 to 7 days. At this point I purchase a primetime US television advertising spot using my money, and I hire creatives to make the most grating advertisement possible, featuring myself. If I only reach 5 million people, and only 20% are annoyed, I will far surpass the $1 billion within 2 weeks at the maximum. The end. Thanks for watching.